Jersey and is a rambling man of sorts. He grew up in South Hadley, Massachusetts, lived in Boston, Washington, D.C., and later on the West Coast in Seattle and San Jose. He was fortunate to have spent over 8 wonderful years across the ocean in Munich, Germany with his wife Karen. While in Germany, Reed performed with the trio Atlantic Crossing and later with the duo Barclay and Reed. Barclay and Reed was heard frequently in various restaurants and coffee houses in Munich as well as in southern Germany. Barclay and Reed released the recording From My Window, featuring a tribute to the fall of the East German border. During his time in Europe, Reed played in the first international country festival in, Maragowo, Poland, where he was happy to have been paid 1 million Polish zlotys. Reed later recorded A Tramp Abroad and continues to write and compose songs today. He plays and sings with the Celebration Praise Band and Chancel Choir of the Trinity United Methodist Church in Hackettstown, New Jersey, and is the leader of the gospel bluegrass band, the American Troupe.
It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon, I have to say. It's a blessing to have this talented lady next to me, Candace Procaccini, on fiddle this afternoon, violin. We were talking actually a few weeks ago. We did not realize that we have a lot in common. In addition to sharing music, Candace's descendants came from the Connecticut River in the Wethersfield area. My family comes from up in Maine actually, and they moved to the South Hadley Chicopee area in 1874. And it's interesting that we're following John Michael because this has a lot to do with logging. But my family was very involved in logging. They were actually had sawmills up in Bradley, Maine, and came down to the Chicopee, South Hadley area, and were very active in that. My great-grandparents, a couple of them were actually the guys who were actually on the logs as the logs came down from the north, from Vermont and north, and were actually made sure that the logs did not get jammed, etc. So anyway, I was away from South Hadley, thought of this song, and just was inspired. South Hadley is also the first canal. You have to visit that area in South Hadley. The first canal in the United States was built in South Hadley. This song is called Sail Away, banks of the Connecticut, and there's a little chorus in there that simply is, sail away, soon our ship will sail away. Join me on that one, please.
Before me have stood upon this shore. The river's steady stream seemed to promise more. Pondering new directions, a change of scenery, thinking about the towns and the legacy. This old river waged battles against farmers' toils. Tobacco and apple trees grew high in the valley soil. River towns and lumber yards prospered through the years. Spring rains made the rivers rise, raise the people's fears. But on the banks of the Connecticut, nestled in the river's bed, legends speak for eternity. Their visions and hopes still set us free. Sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Soon our ship will sail away. Give me daylight or a full big moon to sail a week or an afternoon as town towns and farms pass by, the wind in your hair, hear the eagle cry. Now the seasons pass the people by, the summer's rush, the winter's sigh. Leaving is easily done when the bind's no longer tied. Still hearts can grow restless when miles come in between. Roots by the river and the path toward the dream. Like the folks who sailed north on the underground, the cry of freedom lingers here. The seasons do come back around. On the banks of the Connecticut, nestled in the river's bed, legends speak for eternity. Their visions and hopes still set us free. Sail away, sail away. Soon our ship will sail away, sail away, sail away. Soon our ship will sail away.
So that's the end of our first set, but before we all stir up, let's bring up somebody who's under 12 years old. You're under 12-year-old. Why don't you come up, both of you? We need to draw the order for the next set. So we have to make them all. So you draw one. They're all set.
First set.
Paul Daly is number 1. Kieran Miner is number 2. That actually means that he's number 3 because Paul Daly is 1.
Because we have to redo all our...
Oh,
I never went beyond the third
so
grade.
Patty Carpenter is going to be 2 because Kieran was just drawn and he's going to be after her.
Is that one of the dead carpenters or one of the alive carpenters?